Good morning, boys. We will continue that exercise number 4.4. Before we go to the exercise number 4.4, you must remember some basic concept. The range and the domain. You know what is range and the domain in set functions. The left side stands for domain and the right side stands for codomain or range. Clear? So that we studied in the 10th standard. Set language. There you studied about domain, codomain, domain and range. Same concept for trigonometrical ratios also. Sine inverse of x. For sine inverse of x we have range. It is lies from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. The value will be always minus 1 comma 1. So there won't be any question of asking that less than minus 1 or more than 1. Should be the domain should be lies between or from minus 1 to plus 1. It is closed interval, which means the value will take minus 1 plus 1 is included. The same thing for cos, only changes in where 0 to pi. So because cos 0 is how much? 1. Cos pi is minus 1. That's what the range is. Cos 0 is 1. Cos pi is minus 1. That's what the range of cos 0, 1, cos pi is minus 1. So when you substitute x is equal to 0 and x equal to pi, you will get the right side answer. Similarly for tan, here I introduced that simple bracket, which means you don't include minus pi by 2 and pi by 2. If you take tan pi by 2, what is the value for tan pi by 2? Infinity. If you take tan minus pi by 2, tan is an odd function. For example, just for explanation purpose I did. So tan minus pi by 2, tan is odd function, therefore you take minus outside, tan pi by 2, tan 90 is how much? Indefinite, that is minus infinity. Likewise, if you replace pi by 2, you will get plus pi by 2. And the same way for cosecant inverse, secant inverse, cot inverse. Clear? So when you replace x by minus pi by 2 and plus pi by 2, you will get one answer. That answer should be minus 1 plus 1, it will be r minus of minus 1 plus 1. Other than minus 1, 1, that's the meaning for r minus. R is a real number. Other than the minus 1 and 1, you will get, if you replace x is equal to minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. You take any values, minus pi by 6, minus pi by 3, whatever it is, if you replace in the place of x, your answer should be other than minus 1 and 1. That is the meaning for r minus minus 1 comma 1. So you have to memorize this range and the coordinate because they will ask in 1 mark questions. So these will come only in 1 mark questions. Just for explanation purpose I did how do you find out the domain for the when the range is given with the help of the tan theta. Clear? So this is not necessary to replace all the x values by 0 pi and find out what is the value for a domain. Clear? So domain to range or range to domain. So this is not necessary, just you have to memorize, and some properties also given in that same below the tabular column, that is property number 1, property number 2, property number 3, property number 4 and property number 5 and property number 6. Property number 5 and 6 are so important. Clear? So this is called principal values. Clear? So these total tabular column is called as a principal value. So very simple exercise. So today we will complete the exercise number 4.4. So this chapter comes to end. Then from the next class onwards, we will see the chapter number 5 is called differential equations. Clear? Boys, I am telling you right now, whenever YouTube class video is telecasted, you please take that Photoshop, the first problem of the board, that should be denote the class number and the exercise number. So just send it to me through WhatsApp. If there is any homework, that homework should be also sent to me. So now find the principal value of the following. Question number 1, subdivision number 1, sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. You have to find out the principal value of this one. So I am consider this one, sine inverse of minus 1 by 2 is equal to theta. That is sine theta is equal to 1 by 2. that is minus 1 by 2. So according to the property number, see the property number 3, if there is a minus sign inside because sin is odd function, so you will get minus sin inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to theta. Clear? So if you take minus outside this, you know already, we studied already in the previous exercise, that is exercise number 4.1. So sin theta is equal to minus 1 by 2. So now theta should be replaced by which degree to get 1 by 2? So you have to remember 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. This is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 4, 1. So root 3 by 2. So you have to memorize. Now you tell me sin, where will come 1 by 2 is 30 degree. Therefore, sin theta is equal to minus, that is theta is replaced by pi by 6, then only get 30 degree, but minus is there, therefore minus pi by 6. This is the principle only for the given one. Clear? Similarly, go for the second sum of the same x, the tan inverse of minus 1. Tan inverse of minus 1, again this is odd function, minus tan inverse of 1. So just you have to consider this is minus tan inverse of 1 is equal to theta. Transfer that, will get tan theta is equal to minus 1. 1 will be denoted by tan theta, that is theta is equal to pi by 4. Tan pi by 4 is 1. From the table column you should know that minus pi by 4. This is second subdivision of the same Roman number. Clear? Similarly, you can find out cosecant inverse. What is cosecant inverse of 2 is equal to theta? So cosecant theta is equal to 2. This is the reciprocal of what? Sin theta. Sin theta is equal to, what is that? 1 by sin theta is 2. So if you take reciprocal, you will get sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. Where will come 1 by 2? 1 by 2 stands for what? 5 by 6, that is 30 degree. Clear? So cosecant theta is the reciprocal of 1 sin theta, that is 1 by sin theta equal to 2. When you take reciprocal, sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. So theta will means for pi by 6. Clear? So the last sum of this first Roman number, secant inverse of minus root 2. So this is secant theta is equal to minus root 2. Clear? So if it is minus sign, so you have formula in property. If it is secant inverse of minus x, you have formula to find principal phi minus theta. Phi minus theta. The formula is there very clearly. Phi minus secant inverse. Secant, I will write in, I introduced theta over there, but it is given as minus x. So minus x is equal to pi minus secant inverse of x. This is the formula. So I am going to apply this formula. So very simple, doesn't matter about the negative sign. Now reciprocal of cos theta is secant theta, so take reciprocal, it will source 1 by root 2. Where will come 1 by 2? Theta stands for pi by 4. Tan 40, cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Because this minus, you have to apply this formula. So what will come here? Which implies theta is equal to pi. This is pi. Pi minus, what is your secant inverse of x formula? Answer, pi by 4. Clear? So doesn't matter about the negative sign. You just keep it up. Bring the secant inverse to this side by considering, I am doing straight away. Theta. So secant theta is equal to minus root 2. So we have property secant inverse of minus is equal to pi minus secant inverse of x. So I am finding the answer for secant inverse of x by using this concept. I got theta is equal to how much? Pi by 4. Then apply this property. Pi minus, what is the answer for secant inverse of x? Pi by 4. So simplify, you will get 3 pi by, that's all. So this is similar for cos inverse also. Cos inverse of minus x, that is pi minus cos inverse of x. You have to proceed as usual, find what is theta, then you have to subtract that angle from pi for both cos inverse of minus x as well as secant inverse of minus x. Not for other cases. Other cases you have to take minus outside. Normal process. Clear? So very simple to find out. Other than the secant and cos inverse, there is a negative sign. Just you have to write what is the relevant angle from the tabular column. In that you can introduce the negative sign. That's all. Only in the case of secant inverse of x or cos inverse of x, you have to find out theta as usual method, but you have to subtract from pi by using this property. This is holds true for only two ratio, that is secant inverse of minus x and cos inverse of minus x. If it is secant inverse of x or cos inverse of x, then there is no changes, just you have to stop up to this. If there is a minus value, then you go for these steps. Clear? So that is the answer for the first Roman number. Then we will go to the sum number 2. Sum number 2. Some of the problems will be given as homework. That homework sums also it will be come under this video. So you please just send the homeworks and the first page. That when you send the WhatsApp, that should be indicates me that exercise number 4.4 class number. That is very important. Along with homework. Homework is very important. So send your writing materials through WhatsApp at the first page. That WhatsApp should contains these informations along with homework. Question number 2, prove that there are two subdivisions. So 2 tan inverse of second sum, first subdivisions, 2 tan inverse is equal to sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. How do you do this problem? Very simple. Boys, listen here. Don't think that it will be very difficult to solve. So you must remember the exercise number 4.2 and 4.3 formulas, or especially 4.1 and 4.2. There we studied the sin 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a, sin 3a, sin cos 3a, tan 3a. So you have to memorize that sin 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a. Similarly for sin 3a, cos 3a, tan 3a. So you have to memorize those formulas. For cos 2a we have 3 formula. For sin 2a have 1 formula. Clear? So you have to memorize the formula. So why I asked you to memorize those 2 formulas is you have to bring that if it is sine inverse outside of this factor, your aim is to make this 2x by 1 plus x square in terms of either sine 2x or sine 3x. So your aim is to bring down this entire factor in terms of sine 2a format. If it is sine inverse of sine inverse, you can easily eliminate it. To eliminate the sine inverse, you must have sine. If it is cos inverse of whatever it is given, you try to bring it into cos format, then cos inverse cos will get eliminated. Similarly, the tan inverse of tan. So your aim is to bring down that inside that the variable x should be in terms of what is given outside. If it is given in the outside sine inverse, then this should be in terms of only sine. If it is given cos inverse, that inside the term should be in terms of only cos. If it is given tan inverse, then you have to convert this into terms of tan. For that purpose, you have to remember the formulas of sin 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a, and similarly sin 3a, cos 3a and tan 3a. So those 6 formulas you have to remember it. Clear? So sin inverse, I have a formula for sin 2a, that is 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a. This is the formula to find sin 2a. You check, you refer the formulas from the textbook. So why I am selecting this sin 2a is equal to 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a? Very simple. This is the only formula consisting the tan a with sin 2a. There is no other. We have another one formula. Sin 2a is 2 sin a cos a. Here the mixture of sin and cos a you cannot eliminate. If you eliminate sin inverse and sin a, what will be the remainder? Cos a. You will not get answer. Clear? That's what I said before itself. Whatever is given into the sin inverse of the function, the variable x or y, you please convert this variable into that sin format because it is given sin inverse. If it is given cos inverse, you try to bring this into cos format. Either cos 3a, cos 2a, doesn't matter. Clear? So, for that purpose, I have only one formula to simplify in terms of sin inverse, sin 2a, and we have another one formula. We have one more formula also, but you have to select which one out of those formulas is suitable for the given question. You cannot just take as it is what is for sin 2a. So sin 2a is 2 sin a cos a. This is not suitable. This formula is correct for sin 2a, but this formula is not suitable for the given question. Which one is suitable? This is the only suitable formula for this question. So I am just to replace x is equal to tan a and a is equal to tan inverse of x. You may replace this by what? Theta also. You can consider x is equal to tan theta. That is your wish. Clear? Instead of taking a, you can take tan theta also. So transfer a is equal to tan inverse of x. Now I am taking the sin inverse. Sin inverse of x is replaced by 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a. You can replace theta also or b. You can give any alphabets. No need to give only theta. So this will become now sin inverse of, what is this formula? This formula stands for sin 2a. Sin inverse and sin will get cancelled. This is the reason. If you apply this formula, sin inverse and sin will be eliminated, cos will be the remainder. So that is your answer is wrong. Your answer is wrong. So that is you have to select the suitable formula for the given question. Either sin 2a, we have one more formula, but out of those 3 formulas, this is only suitable for the given question. I am selecting this one. If this formula is suitable for some other problem, you can take this one. Nothing wrong. So I got 2a. Clear? So now 2a is equal to, now what is a? I found already a is equal to how much? Tan inverse of x, which implies 2 tan inverse of x. Hence a proof. 2 tan inverse of x is equal to this one. So I proved this. Right side to left side I proved. That's all answer. Clear? So this is the method to find out. Only one model is given, but whereas in the exams there are so many models, but don't think that they will give only the questions from this. You should remember that formula, 6 formulas I said no. So select which one is suitable for the given questions. You will get answer. So very simple one. Only thing you have to remember the formulas. The second subdivisions of the same second Roman number, tan inverse of 4 by 3 minus tan inverse of 1 by 7 is equal to pi by 4. So you have to prove that tan inverse of 4 by 3 minus tan inverse of 1 by 7 is equal to pi by 4. So you have a formula under the property number 5. You see the property number 5, there is a formula is given for minus as well as plus. tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y is equal to tan inverse of x minus y by 1 plus xy. So this is the formula for minus. Clear? If it is given plus, the minus will become plus, plus will become minus. Just you have to change the sign of tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y. Just in the place of x, what is given? This is x and this is y. So which implies tan inverse of 4 by 3 minus 1 by 7, 1 plus 4 by 3 into 1 by 7. Just you have to substitute and multiply. So it will give you tan inverse of, cross multiply, 28 minus 3 by 21, 1 plus 4 by 21. So which implies tan inverse 25 by 21 by cross multiply, again we will get 25 by 21. So both will be get cancelled. So you will get tan inverse of 1. So now you consider tan inverse of 1 is theta, then which implies tan theta is equal to 1. So under what angle the tan will become 1? Only at pi by 4. Hence proved, we proved. Clear? Very simple. Only thing you have to memorize the formula, you will get answers. So tan inverse of 1 is equal, we will get, you consider tan inverse of 1 is equal to theta and find out what is the principal value. Principal value is pi by 4, that only you have to prove. Clear? So and next sum number 3. Show that tan inverse of my plus 1 by 2 plus tan inverse of 2 by 11. This is also same model. So tan inverse of 1 by 2 plus tan inverse of 2 by 11 is equal to tan inverse of 3 by 4. So this is tan A plus B formula, that is tan in the property tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. Just now I said, if it is plus, you have to introduce plus. So tan inverse x is 1 by 2, y is 2 by 11 over 1 minus 1 by 2 into 2 by 11. So which will give you tan inverse of normal cross multiplication, 11, 2 2s are 4, that is 15 by 11 by 2, 2 get cancelled, 1 by 11, cross multiply will get 10 by 11. So 11 get cancelled, you will get tan inverse of 15 by 10. So both will be simplified by which table? 5 table. So when you divide this by 5 table, you will get 3 by 2. Hence proof. So 3 by tan inverse 3 by 4. Check. 2 get cancelled, 11 minus 1 is 10, 5 2s are 5 3s are. So here we made mistakes. See that 22. So it will go 2 into 2 into 2, this will become 3 by 4. So 11 2s are 22. Simplify. So we will get 2, the 2 will denominator goes to the denominator. So cancel by 5 table, 3, 2, then 2 2s are 4. That's the answer. Clear? So be careful. Then sum number 4 is homework. Then we will go to sum number 5. So today we will complete this exercise. Sum number 4 is homework. Now we will go to sum number 5. What is sum number 5? Solve. That is, you have to find out the values of x. So straight away I am writing that answer. So it is given tan inverse of x plus 1 plus tan inverse of x minus 1. It is tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y format. It is plus formula. So tan inverse of, what is the formula? X plus y by 1 minus x is equal to what is given on the right side? Tan inverse of 4 by 7. So both sides tan inverse get cancelled. So in the place of x, what is given here? X plus 1. In the place of y, it is given x minus 1 by 1 minus x plus 1 into x minus 1 is equal to 4 by 7. Plus minus get cancelled, so you will get 2x by 1 minus. Simplify this one, you will get x square minus 1. A plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b, which leads a square minus b square. Clear? So now you have to simplify. Again this 2 get cancelled. So 2x by x square is equal to 4 by 7. So 2 by x is equal to 4 by 7. So just you have to go for, so what will be the answer? 2x is equal to 7, then x is equal to 7 by 2. Check whether you will get or not. You will not get answer. You have to get, supposed to get the answer as 1 by 2. So where will be the mistakes? Tan inverse of x plus y, 1 minus xy. So what is where x value is given? X plus 1 plus x minus 1, that is 2x, then 1 minus x plus 1 into x minus 1, x square minus 1. When you take minus inside the bracket, see that most of the boys will take mistakes minus 1 and plus 1. See, when I am cancelling these two, I got wrong answer. Clear? So you come to know that where is the mistakes. Because most of the boys they do. Yesterday itself I mentioned that don't cancel like this. You have to apply that Bodmas rules. So be careful. So don't eliminate straight away like this. So 2x by 1 minus x square plus 1. So now you see it is not able to eliminate plus and minus 1. So 2x by 2 minus x square is equal to 4 by 7. So now you can apply the cross multiplications. You will get 8 minus 4x square is equal to 7 2s are 14x. Now you have to transfer all the term to the right side is equal to 0. I am transferring the minus 4x square to the right side. Minus will become plus, plus will become minus. Now you check everything in this which table? 2 tables. So 2x square plus 7x minus 4 is equal to 0. So factorize minus 8. 8 1 is 8. So plus 8 minus 1 divided by 2. So you will get 4. So you will get x is equal to minus 4. X is equal to 1 by 2. So you have to take only the positive values. So answer is x is equal to 1 by 2. So just you have to factorize, get the answers. So be careful in this stage. Don't eliminate the plus 1 and minus 1 because this minus 1 inside the bracket, that is outside of the negative sign. So you take minus inside and started to simplify. Clear? Just now I said if you cancel like this, you never get answer. So be careful at this stage. Especially some of the boys will make only mistake in this process, in this area alone. So if you make mistakes in these two steps, then you never get required answer. So be cautious at these two stages. Clear? To the sum number 6. Second subdivision is a homework. We will do the now first subdivisions. Sum number 6. Evaluate cos of tan inverse. What is that? 3 by 4. You have to find the principal value for this one. How do you find out? Just you have to take that inverse function as theta or a, your wish, whatever you take. Now you transfer as usual method, tan theta is equal to 3 by 4. So just you have to rewrite this one, cos, this entire thing considers what? Theta. So you have to find out what is cos theta. I know tan theta. If I am taking this is theta, tan theta is opposite by adjacent. What is the opposite side of this diagram? 3. This adjacent is 4. 3, 4, that is Pythagorean triplet will give you 5. That you have to memorize. So now you have to find out cos theta adjacent by hypotenuse. What is your adjacent? 4. 4 by hypotenuse, that is 5. You know how to find out hypotenuse? When the two sides are given, just you have to square and add. This is called Pythagorean triplet. You have to memorize. 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9, 16 plus 9, 25. When you take square root of 25 is 5. So that is called Pythagorean triplet. So cos theta, I found what is the value for this thing. So very simple. First you have to find out the principal value. Just you have to transfer it. Use the diagram and simplify. Otherwise, without using the diagram also, you can find out cos theta, but you have to take cos 2 theta formula. What is the formula for cos theta in terms of tan? You have a formula in exercise number 4.2. Clear? Instead of finding this answer for using the diagram, you can find the answer for cos theta by using the formula which is given in exercise number 4.2 in terms of tan theta. Substitute will get answer, but that will take more time. So this is only very simple method. Clear? So sum number 2 of the same problem is homework. Now we'll go to the sum number 7. Sum number 7. Sum number 7. Cos sin inverse of 4 by 5 plus sin inverse of 12 by 13. As usual, you have to consider this is A or B, your wish. Sin inverse of 4 by 5. Transfer will get sin A is equal to 4 by 5. Similarly, this is B is equal to sin inverse of 12 by 13. Transfer to the left side, then sin B is equal to 12 by 13. I got sin A and sin B. There is no value A angle about the information about angle, whether it lies in the first quadrant, third quadrant, doesn't matter. So you have to draw a triangle, two triangle, one for A. Clear? So another one triangle. This is for first one sin A. What is sin A formula? Opposite by hypotenuse, that is 4 by 5, which will give you 3. Clear? The next one sin B, for which this is B, opposite by hypotenuse 12 by 13. So 12 square is 144, 169, this is 5. 169 minus 144 is how much? 25. The square root of 25, you check 5 to 5. So these are called Pythagorean triplet. Just you have to find out that answers cos B. You find cos B. What is cos B? Adjacent by hypotenuse. What is sin B? Sorry. Cos B, cos A. What is a cos A? Adjacent by hypotenuse. So I know what is cos A and cos B. Now you can see that cos, this I am replaced by what? A plus, this is replaced by B. Cos A plus B formula. That is cos A, cos B plus, minus sin A, sin B. This is the formula for cos A plus B formula. Just you have to replace cos A 3 by 5, cos B 5 by 13. Minus, what is sin A? 4 by 5, sin B 12 by 13. Just you have to simplify. 3 5s are how much? 15 minus 4 12s are 48 by 65. So you take cross multiplications, you will get required answers for the question number 7. Just to simplify, you will get minus 33 by 65. Very simple. Just you have to take this anyone A, B, whatever it is, then with the help of the angle A, one triangle, find cos A. Then with the help of the angle B, you find what is cos B. Then you have to substitute, we consider this one as A and this one as B. So you'll get cos A plus B. Cos A, cos B minus sin A, sin B. Just you have to apply the formula, you will get answer. Now we'll go to sum number 8. Sum number 8. So only 2 more problems. So just we finished up. Sum number 8. What is sum number 8? Prove that like sum number 2. So I will do only the half of the part, tan inverse. It is given tan inverse of n by n minus tan inverse of m minus n by m plus n. So straight away write on the formula, that is x minus y by 1 plus xy. So this is the formula for tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y. Just you have to substitute tan inverse of x is replaced by m by n minus y is replaced by m minus n by m plus n by 1 plus m by n, m minus n by m plus n. Just you go for the cross multiplications, m into m plus n minus n into m minus n by m plus n into n. Clear? So this is the numerator. The denominator will get 1 plus m into m minus n by n into m plus n. Again you apply the cross multiplications and this side you will get answer. Just you go for cross multiplication, you will get tan inverse of 1, then you have, after simplification you get tan inverse of 1. So tan, how do you simplify? You consider theta is equal to tan inverse of 1, like sum number, second subdivision of sum number 2, so you will get tan theta is equal to 1, so therefore theta is equal to how much? Pi by 4. You have to simplify, normal simplification, that what you did in the lower classes. Sum number 9 is the homework. Now we will go to sum number 10, that is the last problem of this exercise. So next class we will see that 5th chapter, that is differential calculation, that is very very important. So now express tan inverse cos x by 1 minus sin x. Here the axis lies between minus 92 plus 270. Clear? So in this quadrant, that will come in which quadrant? Third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan along positive, these two are negative side. So clear? So now your aim is to bring this in terms of what? Tan format. So for that you have to remember some formulas. So I am taking this one, cos x. I have cos 2a formula, that is cos square a minus sin square a. We have one formula based on this one, cos square a minus sin square a for cos 2a. Cos square a minus sin square a. So just to refer the page number, I tell you the page number, where will be the cos 2a formula, page number 134. Cos 2a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a. Then if it is 2a, you have 1. Half of this angle is given for the right side. So if I am taking 1a, then what is the answer for the right side? Half of the angle. If it is 2a, you have half of 2a is how much? 1a. 1a. If I am taking 1a, then we get half of 1 is what? 1 by 2. A by 2. Similarly, we have another one formula for sin square x, that is 1 minus cos 2x by 2. This is the formula. If it is 1x, double of x would be there. If it is only half, then will come half of the x. So double of this one, or half of this will be sin square x. So now I have only sin x. So sin x is equal to, I can replace this one by 1 minus cos 2x by 2, or we have one more formula. This is one formula that I have to use, but here I can take sin 2a is equal to 2 sin a cos a. If it is 2, that half of the angle should be there on the right side. So I am taking now a. Sin a is equal to 2 sin a by 2 into cos a by 2. So these are called angle, complementary angles, the sin semi-angles. Sin 2a, half of the 2a is 1a, 1a. Here I am taking only a, which means half of a is a by 2, a by 2. Now I am applying these two information in the given questions. Clear? So this is, you have to use some sense, cos x, cos a formula. That is cos square a by 2 minus sin square a by 2 by, this one I am replacing sin square a by 2 plus cos square a by 2 minus 2 sin a by 2 cos a by 2. I am applying this formula over here. Just I am replacing the sin x by this. Here x is there, I am taking here as a. So just I am replacing that formulas. Clear? So I am replacing one. The reason is I like to bring down in these two in terms of cos a minus cos b the whole square. This is in the form of a square plus b square minus 2ab, which will be given a minus b the whole square. Depends upon the numerator, I can change cos square a plus sin square a. For my convenient, I can interchange plus terms. I cannot change the negative terms. Here plus terms, so you can interchange these two. So what will be the answer? Tan inverse of this is a square minus b square formula, cos a by 2 minus sin a by 2 into cos a by 2 plus sin a by 2 over, this is become a minus b the whole square. I am interchanging these two terms for my convenience because the numerator is given cos a minus sin b. So I can change these two like cos a by 2 minus sin a by 2. I can interchange the plus term. Why I am interchanging? Because I need cos a minus sin b format. That's what I interchanged. Now out of these two, one will be get eliminated. Just you have to write remainder terms as it is. So what is the remaining one? Tan inverse cos a by 2 plus sin a by 2 by cos a by 2 minus sin a by 2. So remaining we have this format. After that you have to start to think something, how to simplify this one. You have to bring down this result in terms of tan inverse. Then only it will be get cancelled, you will get answer. Clear? So this you have to simplify, very simple, just you have to think. I suppose to get, I can replace this by tan 2a format. What is tan 2a format? Tan a plus, sorry, here I can take the formula tan a plus b formula. Tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. So my aim is to bring this term into in this format. So I must have tan a or tan b. So I am dividing both the numerator and denominator by cos a by 2 to bring the result. I am dividing both the numerator and denominator by cos a by 2. So tan inverse cos a by 2 by cos a by 2 will get 1. So sin a by 2 by cos a by 2 over, when I am dividing cos a by 2 by cos a by 2 will get 1. 1 minus sin a by 2 by cos a by 2. Clear? Just I got like this. So now sin a by 2 by cos a by 2 how much? Tan a by 2. So tan inverse of 1 plus tan a by, so it is given in terms of x, I changed. So a by 2 by denominator 1 minus tan a by 2. Clear? So I replace those angle in terms of a by 2, but what is given here? X. So you please at the last stage you can replace a by what? X to avoid the confusions. So 1 plus tan x by 2 by 1 minus tan x by 2. Clear? So here I did with a by 2 because you have formula only in terms of a by 2. So I am using the concept as it is, but in the question it is given in terms of x. So straight finally after the stage you have to replace a is equal to x, or you can from the beginning itself you have to replace by what? X by 2, x by 2 you will get answer. Clear? So do any one possibilities, nothing wrong. We will not reduce the mark when you cube these terms in terms of a by 2. Finally you can change a is equal to x. So now again apply it. When you will get tan theta as 1 only at pi by 4, isn't it? So tan pi by 4 plus tan x by 2, tan pi by 4 plus tan x by 2. That is only is given 1. That is minus tan pi by 4. This 1 is replaced by 1 by 4. But you see here into 1. Again this 1 is replaced by what? Tan. This 1 is replaced by tan pi by 4 minus 1 into tan x by 2. For my convenience I can write tan x by 2 into 1. So if you multiply anything by 1 there won't be any changes. This 1 is also replaced by tan pi by 4 into tan x by 2. Clear? Now you can see this is tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. This will become now 1. So tan inverse of tan pi by 4 plus tan x by 2, this will become 1 minus tan pi by 4 tan x by 2. So just for your understanding purpose I replace this by tan pi by 4. So in the examination you can keep 1 as it is, this alone you can replace by tan pi by 4. So this is in terms of, what is the formula? Tan a plus b formula. So tan inverse of, this is tan a plus b. These will get eliminated. What will be that answer? Pi by 4 plus x by 2. That's all. Clear? So using the basic concept and simplify, you will get answer. You keep this one as it is. Here I am replacing because of some of the boys may confused how to get 1. So I am replacing this 1 by tan pi by 4. This one is also tan pi by 4. Why I am introducing this one? Because I need to bring this into form of tan a plus b. That's what I introduced tan pi by 4. Clear? So I am taking, again I consider this one, this format is indicate tan a plus b. So I am replacing that formula, tan a plus b formula. I got the result. Clear? So there will be some homework. You please do that homework at home. I told you the homework should be there. You send homework plus the class, this first page of the board. Clear? Thank you boys. We will see the next class, the chapter number 5.